You need to sell it and return the money to its rightful owners. In fact, we need to return everything. Don't even think about touching the shoe. I'm warning you. Sadie leapt at me, and we ended up in a huge fight till our parents broke us apart. And when we were alone, I ended up telling them everything. My parents were horrified. I don't care what any of you think. I'm over 18, and I'm the legal, rightful owner of this fortune. You want to go back to the life you had? Then go. My parents returned the money Sadie had given them for the store, and we left for our old house that night. The next day, we found out that Sadie had put the mansion up for sale and moved to LA. It broke my heart that things had turned out this way between us. Mom and Dad returned to their jobs, and I wanted to help. I made a website offering my photography services, and also started a YouTube channel sharing tutorials. By the time I graduated high school, I was making decent money from both. Soon after, I had my first ever solo exhibition, and for my showstopper, I went to the lake at dawn to capture the sunrise. I was about to take my best photo yet when a loud noise startled me. A boy was kneeling a few feet away, crying loudly.
Eyes, look your last. Arms, take your last embrace. And lips, oh God, lips, do something too.
Would you mind going somewhere else, Romeo? I'm trying to work here. The boy turned to me in surprise, and wow, was he a looker.
I'm working here too, babe. I'm an actor and
Really? I thought you were a madman.
I have an important audition, and this is my usual practice spot.
Fine, I just need 20 minutes here, and I'd appreciate some peace. I turned away to my camera and found the boy posing in front of me. Do you mind?
Not at all, babe. Take as many photos as you want.
I meant, could you move?
An action shot. I like it. What should I do? Maybe a headstand or flex my biceps?
Was he dumb or what? Okay, how about one of you gazing out at the water dramatically? The boy looked out at the water and immediately started crying.
Was that good?
How about one without the ugly crying? Yep, that's perfect.
I'm Blake, by the way. Follow me on Insta. Blake is a Greek god.
Not gonna happen. Good luck and goodbye. The picture with Blake actually turned out amazing, and I was shocked when some art collector at the exhibition offered to purchase it for $5,000. Later that night, I did end up finding Blake the Greek god on Instagram and sent him a message asking if he'd meet me at a cafe. I thought it was only fair that he got a cut from the money.
I just knew you'd reach out to me. I could feel this instant electrical connection between us.
Wow, I feel nothing but regret. Here's the check I promised. See you never.
Oh, come on. A cup of coffee won't hurt. I actually want to hire you for some headshots to send along with my audition tapes to Hollywood.
You want to go to Hollywood?
Of course. I mean, look at this face. It's a work of art.
I guess a cup of coffee won't hurt.
Great. Has anyone ever told you your eyes are the most beautiful brown? They remind me of autumn leaves and hot chocolate.
My eyes are the color of poop.
You really need someone to talk you up, babe. I'm new in town and I have no friends, so I'm happy to stick around and do the job.
He really meant that. He came off vain and silly at first, but he was actually sweet and funny. He'd often accompany me on my shoots and carry around my bags. And his idea of a good time was watching movies at home, eating pizza, and wearing face masks. I should take a picture of that and post it. You look so manly.
Yeah, babe. Real men exfoliate their skin and talk about their feelings.
He felt like the first real friend after Sadie, yet it was so different. Sadie had always overshadowed me, and I'd been fine being my sister's sidekick, but Blake always made me feel like the main character. And slowly, I found myself falling for him. One day, as I was editing some photos in my studio, Blake burst in and spun my chair around.
You're going to Hollywood, babe.
What?
A big producer loved my audition tape, and he's casting me in his new movie. Turns out, he was also looking for a photographer for the promo stuff, and I recommended you.
That's amazing! I'm so happy for you!
For us.
And suddenly, his face turned serious.
You already know that I'm not well off and Dad's in a wheelchair. His mom used to live in this town, but Dad was in the army and he was posted abroad, so we haven't been able to visit in years. She died 2 years ago, and my family was gonna inherit her wealth, which could have really helped us after Dad's injury. But apparently, Grandma's caregiver tricked her into giving her all her fortune.
My blood ran cold at his words.
It's been tough, and sometimes I've thought about just giving up the Hollywood dream. But it looks like things are finally turning around, and you're my lucky charm, Chloe. I think I'm in love with you.
He pulled me close and kissed me, but it felt terrible. I know, right? Me too. What's your grandma's name?
Mrs. Lancaster, you okay, babe? Did my kiss take your breath away?
It sure did. I tossed and turned all night. How could I tell Blake that my sister scammed his grandma? And how could I take this job without telling him? But the job was such an amazing opportunity, I couldn't let it slip away. Finally, I decided the only thing to do was to go to Hollywood, meet Sadie, and talk her into giving Blake's family the money. Before I knew it, Blake and I were in Hollywood and starting our first day on set. He got dragged away for hair and makeup, so I wandered around and started taking some pictures when a familiar face appeared in front of my lens. Sadie? Chloe? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? I work here. Also, my Hollywood name is Sunday. I work here too. I'm the official photographer. Just then, Blake walked over.
Hey babe, I see you've met the heroine. She's a rising star in Hollywood and I'm really excited about working together.